Hey Scrubs, it's Retro, and this is part 3 of the Next Gen 2021 Beginner's Guide, or step-by-step tutorial for installing a complete Skyrim SE Next Gen mod list. Now, today we're going to be looking at texture replacers for our characters in our games, as well as improving the customization options available to us, character creation. Before we get on with the video, I just want to say a big thank you. We've just hit 1,000 subscribers. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like, maybe a comment, and if you're new here, think about subscribing. Let's get on with it. Okay, so you know the drill by now. Go into the description and grab all the mods in part 1. Part 1 is just going to have one mod in it today, which is Total Character Makeover. As you can see here, I've already got it installed. However, I wasn't happy with the way I recorded and displayed the first installation, or how I described it. Even though it's a really simple installation, you just double click and it's done. But I had other things in the background that were distracting. So part 1 is to download Total Character Makeover. Once that's done, as per usual, you guys should be getting pretty good at this by now. You literally just go into your right pane, double click on it, install Total Character Makeover. Now, mine says merge, replace, rename because I already had it installed. Yours won't say this, so you just install it as per usual and leave it in your left pane. Right, let's get on to part 2, which is going to be the customization. Okay, you can see that I've blurred out some mods here. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm a greedy bastard, so on top of showing you this step-by-step guide, I'm also adding in some other mods for me to test out later, which will likely come maybe a week or 2 weeks after I finish the entire mod list. I'm not too sure because I haven't used them before, so I've just blurred them out and I'm going to test them out in my own time when this mod list is complete. So, all you need right now is tempered skin for males and the tempered skin for females. The tempered skin for females needs to be CBBE version to match our CBBE body, so don't get the UNP version. Now, we're going to install the males first. There are a lot of different options. Well, there are 4 options here for the underwear. I'm going to pick one of these at random. You can also maximize it if you've got a wide screen like I have so you can see more. I'm just going to take... Yep, I'm just going to pick this one. Also, hairiness. This is personal preference again. It's just a nice way to enhance the male models a little bit so they're not all sort of like silky smooth. I'm going to I like one of the hairy options. I usually go for the B3 but clean, because we're going to get a mod layer that applies dirt to our characters. I usually like the ripped body type because I think it just looks less flat and smooth, basically. Right, so I never usually do this, but I'm going to do it for this mod list. When you're picking the skin, the face diffuse options, just pick the weathered option for everyone. Do the same for females. It adds a lot of wrinkles and lines, and it just makes the faces look a lot more complex, I think. And when I say complex, I mean graphically complex. It makes them look superior, whereas I find when they've all got young faces and really nice textures for their skin, they kind of look like a cast out of a Netflix show because they're just so picture perfect. So yeah, hard life. Now, the optionals here for the tint masks and the scars, I'm going to leave blank because we have another mod that is going to do something similar. So we'll leave that blank. We're not going to select those. And you'll see this attention, just click install, and there's the male version done. Okay, excellent. Now, that moves into our left pane. We're going to begin installing the second one, which is tempered skin for females, CBBE. Another boob warning, you might see some nips, some slips, some curvy hips. Don't worry about that too much, unless you shouldn't be looking at it, in which case, don't worry, I blanked it out, I'm a legend. So this is all personal preference. Pick a body diffuse that you like. I don't want to use a dirty one, as I said, because we have another mod further down this mod list that is going to apply dirt to our characters over time, whereas these are static dirt textures, so we're going to not use them. Also here, I like to go for muscular and bigger pubes because I'm a man of culture. And for the women as well, I also pick hard life and rougher faces. Now, not going to install any of the optional scars or face masks again, because like I said, we have a mod that's going to do that for us. Install that now, and then we can move on to the rest of our customization mods. Okay, so part 3. Once again, head over to the description, go down to part 3, and download all the mods contained in part 3. You can see that even while I'm recording this, I'm still downloading the KS Hairdo mod. However, the first mod that we're going to install is actually an armor mod that we forgot to install when we did our armor replacers. So it will be unplayable faction armor, which is absolutely amazing, by the way. Install this, and that will be in your left pane. Come on, Mod Organiser 2. There we go. It's at the bottom. What are we going to do with it? Activate it and drag it up to above the Nordway UA texture pack. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Children overhaul. Yep, FO mod, click next. We're using USSEP, so grab that. Tick that box, I should say, sorry. We're not using Beyond Skyrim Bruma, and we're not using children as a playable race. We don't care about Aventus. We don't care about the bigger heads because I haven't noticed it yet. And the smoother facial animations is also negligible for now. For now, we just need to press install, and that's that mod done. Now, the next mod, Eyes of Beauty. This is awesome. I love this mod so much. Once this is installed, get the Eyes of Beauty Elves Edition. Install that next. The Eyes of Beauty Elves Edition. Now, this needs to be renamed. Someone very helpfully in the comments of the last video informed me that when you have a patch for a mod like this, instead of having to rename it manually every time, sometimes you can press the drop down button and it will already have a name ready for it. So that's a nice little shortcut you can test out. I don't do it here because by the time I'd read the helpful comment, I'd already blazed well past this. I do use it in future videos. Next, we're going to take Beards of Power. This is my favorite and very recent beard mod that I found. My good friend Reeves on the Discord showed me this, and it blew my socks off. Now we're going to grab Aesthetics Beards. I'm going to click onto 2K just because I want to walk through Whiterun without having a crash. The big kahuna, KS hairdos. This is going to give you so many hair options for your game. It's wonderful. You can also, oh, I'm not going to say about the physics options. Never mind. Forget about the physics options. Install KS Hairdo. This might take a while, or a hot minute, as they say. Once that's installed, we're going to go over to the Community Overlays 3 main. Why have I got it for UMP? Okay, so I've downloaded the wrong mod there. That's embarrassing, Retro. You do not want the UNP version of any of the community overlays. Make sure they are the CBBE version and male version. So it's CBBE and male, community overlay 2 and 3. Good God, that's embarrassing. Okay. So, community overlay 3, CBBE version, install that. Now we're going to grab the wolf paint face for race menu, install that. Next up, we're going to grab the other community overlay. These are amazing body paint and sort of like tattoo style mods for your characters. They're amazing. Grab the female makeup suite. I've got the 2K version. You can go higher or lower if you desire. Next up is the vanilla makeup HD. That's why we haven't touched up the masks from earlier in the tempered skin mod. And simple belly paints, because who doesn't like some ink on your belly buttonhole? Now, vanilla war paints absolution. I'm going to grab the 2K vanilla textures. You can go higher, or you can leave it on none if you wish. The same for the all-in-one plugin. Now, I'm going to get the 2K race menu all-in-one plugin. And click next. So these are sort of personal preference. I'm just quickly sort of clicking through these. Not really giving it too much thought here, just sort of getting through these. You can spend more time than me on this if you desire. And install. 2K configuration, install. Excellent. When this one's completed, we have concluded another tutorial session. Excellent. Well done, guys. Now, before we do anything, we need to activate all of these, yes? So go into your left pane, go down to the bottom, shift-click, activate all. Now, where are we going to put these in our left pane? In our mod list order, where are we going to put these bad boys? So shift-click from body slide all the way to the bottom, drag all of these up to just below Modern Raw Bug Fix, and this concludes our tutorial session. I hope you guys found this informative. Next time we will be doing... Got my hands in the air, I can't remember which one's next. I think it might be weapons. Anyway, if this is informative and helpful, consider leaving me a like, give me a big old thumbs up, cookie in the comments, and subscribe. Have a great day, guys. Hopefully the next one will be a day or two away. Peace.